This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Tuesday, November 2nd, 2010. Today we're going to take a look at ERF Wireless. This is a NASDAQ bulletin board company trading their ticker ERFW. I had to scale this into a 6-month chart in order to get any kind of good look at these figures. Suffice to say, it was in a big downtrend. Came down here, bounced off 2.5 cents, made a great move up to near a dime. Since then, trickled right back down to that level again. Nice move in the MACD, but still overall, we're seeing a long-term uptrend to it. Just now getting a bullish cross. Got a little head fake right through here where it kind of got one, but this one is a little bit nicer looking where the fast and slow lines have been trending right next to each other. Now we're just getting across. This is kind of flat lined out a little bit. Again, it's all reflected by the histogram bar popping above zero. Pretty nice move yesterday. Same kind of look with the PPO. ADX is in a nice position. Never really made it up into a strong trend. Right here bounced off right around 25, kind of flat line and back out. Looks like we're going to get a bullish cross of the positive and negative DIs. We'll see if this positive DI can make it all the way up and cross through the ADX. But again, pretty nice position for it to make a reversal off the bottom. MFI was buried down here and oversold for over a month or so, making its way back out. Now all three pointed up and looking like they're going to break through 27, just now leading the way. Again, nice position for it to try and make a move off the bottom. Still seeing an overall uptrend in this accumulation distribution as well. Even through the sell-off there after the big move, this is where the big move was. Understandable that the accumulation distribution was climbing high. But even during the sell-off, it didn't really get a big decline in the accumulation distribution. Kind of channeled sideways, a little bit of a dip. But now it looks like it's actually going to try and make a new higher high. So this has a pretty nice look to it as well. Also reflected by Chaikin money flow. Did dip down into the red, showing that selling pressure was dominant. But it's pulled itself right back up, and now it's actually getting pretty heavily into the green. So it has a nice look to it as well. CCI breaking through negative 100. We go through this all the time. That's where bottom feeders will use it as an entry point. Full Stow hasn't spent much time over 50. That's going to be pretty important for the Full Stow to get some momentum of this stock. It needs to get up, almost do a mirror image of this chart. It needs to break through 50 and then start trending up in this area like it's been trending down below it in oversold area. But again, breaking through 20 is the first sign of any strength coming into it, moving out of oversold territory. So there's a little bit of momentum coming into this stock. Tricks we're not getting much from. Still in a pretty serious downtrend overall. But it does look like it's trying to flatten. We're possibly going to get a signal line cross with something to keep an eye on for an overall longer-term reversal. But it's been in a pretty solid slide since that downtrend began. Right in through here. RSIs have a pretty nice look to them. Just now seeing the 7 pop through 50 at 54. Not too great a separation, so that's pretty nice to see them all staying together. But what's important is this 14 and 21 break through that 50 barrier. You see, very difficult time and kind of a long, slow downtrend. This is the first time that the 7 has broken through them with any strength. See a little pop through them right there, a little pop through them, little pop through them. Right now, it looks like it has a little bit more strength, so we're going to keep an eye on this RSI and see if this 14 and 21 are going to climb over 50 as well. What's most interesting about this chart to me is how that 2.5 cents is held up as support. This, like I say, this was a pretty big downtrend coming into it. Held it, made a nice move off of it. Kind of dipped below it, but pulled basically right back up the 2 days previous to yesterday. And then it put together a little bit of a move. Up 20%, 1.7 million shares traded. That's pretty good volume. A little bit more than average. You can see it can put together some pretty big spikes. But that's definitely an increase. We're seeing volume pick up over the last week or so. So it's going to see a little bit more resistance right here at 30, and that 20-day moving average is right in front of it. So today's kind of an important day to see if it can break through this area. If it does, it's going to see a little bit more resistance around 3.5 cents. But if it can make it through 3, it has an awful good chance of making a run up here towards 4. It's a pretty good support level, set itself right up as resistance when it fell through it. There was a little bit of support through here. Again, set itself up as resistance. Blew through it with some volume. So this is going to be a pretty good resistance level as it is at 4 cents. And then couple that with the 50-day moving average, it's going to be relatively strong. But that's a pretty large gain, 33% from where it is right now. But it starts with making this break through this 20-day and making this break through this little bit of resistance, especially for over this last month where it's had some trouble getting above it. Anyway, in my opinion, the ERFW chart is one worthy of a look today to see what it does with this strong move yesterday and how it deals with this resistance. As always, this annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.